Good morning friends, today is 6th of May 2025 and the technical outlook for Nifty and Bank Nifty for intraday and short-term time frame is as follows. So the week has started on a positive note. Yesterday Nifty ended at 24,553 up 0.63% and the consolidation with a positive bias continues. So as per the price study, on the immediate short-term time frame basis, the bias remains range to positive till the time it is holding over and above 24,200 and 23,800 levels on a closing basis, with a hurdle at around 24,600 followed by 25,000 levels on the higher end. The bias is still being supported by the sector rotations and the heavyweight counters, where we can see some kind of buying interest in last few sessions, and we continue to hold the same outlook that till the time this range is being intact, the bias remains buy on dip. As per the open interest for weekly expiry 8th of May, Nifty maximum call build-up is at around 24,500 strike price and 25,000 marks. So higher strike price is witnessing accumulation of selling options that indicates that the bias long is being hedged by writing options at the higher end, and on the lower end the maximum put build-up is at around 24,000 and 24,400 marks. So 24,000, 25,000 remains the immediate trading band for this week as a whole. For intraday today, Nifty futures can be looked for buying on dips towards 24,420 or either at 24,320, keeping a stop of 50 odd points, while move towards 24,700 and 24,800 can be looked for contra trading short bets with a strict stop losses. If we talk about Bank Nifty, it has been within a range with a negative bias yesterday. The high was close to 55,448 and the low was 54,915 and the closing was just marginally above 55,000 mark, down 0.23%. So we have seen that since 21st of April, the index is within a range. Since last 8-9 trading sessions, it has been facing some hurdle at around 56,000 mark, and as per the price study, 56,000, 56,500 is the immediate resistance zone, while on the lower end 54,000 will be looked as a first crucial support. And we have been saying that trading over and above 54,000 mark, the bias remains range to positive. So the broad range for this week initially can be looked between 54,000 and 56,500 mark with buy on dip and sell on rise outlook. As per the monthly OI data for Bank Nifty, the maximum call build-up is at around 60,000 followed by 55,500 strike prices, and the maximum put build-up has now moved from 54,000 to 53,000 strike price. So immediate basis 54,000 remains important on the lower end, and 56,000 odd levels on the higher end. We can see some kind of profit taking and short build-up at around higher strike price, but as per the price study, the bias still remains range. For the intraday today, Bank Nifty futures can be looked for buying towards 54,650 or 54,400 mark, which are intraday supports, and 55,450 and 55,700 can be looked for contra trading short bets, keeping a stop of 100 odd points. We continue to hold the stock specific buying outlook in the market, and yesterday and before we have recommended few counters like Adani Enterprise, Angel One, LTIM, CG Power, Tata Tech, Adani Greens, Coforge, Ambuja, DLF, etc. on the positive side. So counter specific momentum is expected to continue. We need to play the bias with a hedged outlook since the indices are at crucial level, but overall indices also remains in a range with buy on dip outlook as of now. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.